Well, g'day everybody, and welcome to our first look at the Iron Oath, part of the Next Fest. Again, I am going to be putting a lot of this stuff out. There will be a link below for this one. Do not forget to hit like and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. There is a lot of dialogue in this game, which I will. I may skip. I may actually skip through some, I think, but. It is tagged as an RPG, a tactical RPG with turn-based combat in fantasy, command, endure, and prosper in the Iron Oath. A turn-based tactical RPG where the fate of your mercenary company rests on your decisions. Lead your band as they age, retire, and die. Build your outfit's renown across decades in the ever-changing medieval fantasy realm of Calum. It's actually, I've already had a go of this, and it is actually really, really good. So let's get straight into a new campaign. Now you can enter your company name here. So I'm going to obviously call our company the Vegemites. Our title is Sir Flag Sigil. There's a lot of different stuff here that you can have. We might have a wolf in honor of Spurk. Sigil color might be, well, it has to be blue, doesn't it? And let's see, flag background. Yeah, that probably looks really, really good. Let's see. Yeah, let's go that there for the Vegemites. Okay, beautiful. Skip opening prologue mission. You know what? I reckon we might skip that. Yeah, that's what we might do. Choose difficulty. There's a difficulty. There's a battle hardened. There's adventurer. We're just going to go on adventurer for now, just so that I can give you a really good look at this. In an era all but forgotten, the gods once lived alongside humanity in the heart of Calum. However, an unknown cataclysmic event plunged the world into a dark age. History was lost to time, and so too were the gods. In their absence, a rebuilding humanity was left to contend with the emergence of a great being of darkness from the void. Every few decades, in an event called the Scourge, the dragon's arrival will bring death and disease to the land. Those afflicted by the dragon's blight would lose their minds and bodies as they slowly became abominations of flesh, and outcast to society known as the Blighted. There we go. Despite the centuries of effort from the Vanguard Order and the realm's greatest heroes, no lasting victory against the dragon could be achieved. Humanity has now come to accept the inevitability of the scourge as part of life, enduring, or in some cases thriving despite it. With whispers of an impending scourge circulating, you and your company find yourselves in a burial crypt not far from the city of Andalon. A simple retrieval of smuggled supplies, or at least that's what your employer had promised. Let's press to continue. I really enjoyed my my testing out of this game. I played it for about an hour, I think, and I enjoyed it greatly, absolutely greatly. The one complaint that I have, I'll tell you in a sec, as the last light of the day begins to fade, you spot your company's camp not far ahead, the flickering frames of the bonfire dancing against the darkened sky above the horizons. The rest of the company has already begun. It looks like they were eager to start celebrating your retirement, huh? Seems so, doesn't it? Says Van. The one problem that I have is that this just goes so fast with so much text that you don't have time to read it unless you go back once it's all done and actually scroll through and read everything. Maybe just a click to continue every time somebody says something. Click to continue. So basically, we've got out of a dungeon and we are heading back to camp. Van is basically about to retire at his age. As the game stated, in this game, they actually your adventurers age over time. So they eventually sort of, if you don't kill them off, they eventually sort of retire and stuff like that. So yeah, now you can just click right through all of this, but again, as I said, if you want to read it, you've got to scroll back and go through it because it's just too fast. Is it time then? I'm just going to skip a lot of this, guys, just purely to get into a little bit of gameplay for you. Any chance I can convince you to stay? Because Vaughn is retiring. There we go. Basically, the story is we've in the intro you run through a dungeon and you fight with your characters. You get back to your camp and one of your characters, Vaughn, is retiring. So you bolt upright from your sleep, awakened by the blares of a horn from somewhere in your camp. An alarm is being raised. The sounds of a frenzied battle are all around you, and you scramble out of your bedroll, taking up a nearby sword. Alaric bursts into your tent, an orange glow briefly visible behind him as a flap is flung aside. "Sir, we're under attack." Winded, he takes in a few deep breaths. There was no warning. The horses, the carriages. He raises his hand, trembling with frustration. Everything's been taken. We need to regroup with the others. Have you seen Uric? Alaric wipes the sweat from his brow, shaking his head. Couldn't find him with his nephew, I hope. You meet Alaric's eyes and nod in agreement. With a firm grip on your sword, you step past him, reaching your other hand toward the tent flap, and preparing to step outside, you glance over your shoulder. "Let's move." "Stay close." You emerge from your tent, head on a swivel as you attempt to survey the situation. The camp is almost entirely ablaze, the heat and smoke stinging your eyes and obscuring your vision. You make your way ahead, your feet suddenly catching on something as you fall forward and scramble to stay upright. Recovering, you steal a glance backward at the obstruction. One of your companions, dead. "Leave me. I'll be no use in a fight." You follow his gaze down to his leg, a blood-covered arrow stuck through it. "Go." You turn and continue onward. Not 50 yards ahead, you spot three of your companions through the haze, huddled together with weapons drawn against an overwhelming number of assailants. Surrounded, Bradus' head whips around, searching frantically for any possible escape as the raiders edge closer. Beyond the ring of enemies, Tauren and a few other familiar faces emerge from the darkness with bloodied weapons drawn, though they don't seem inclined to make any urgent use of them. "What are you waiting for, Tauren? Help us!" The raiders eye Tauren as he confidently steps among them, each seemingly unconcerned by his presence, perhaps even emboldened by it. "Sorry, friends." A twisted smirk forms at the corner of his mouth as he slides an arrow from his quiver. "We'll make this quick." Tauren has obviously betrayed them all. Kalunk. "Eri!" Bradus glares at Tauren with wild fury in their eyes, arms trembling as they level their weapon toward him. "You damn traitors! Have you no honor?" Tauren. "Honor achieves little in this world. I trust you lot can handle the rest. Spare no one." "Let's do it." All right, so we are in a battle now. Every time you go into a battle, you usually have the ability to be able to position your fighters and stuff. You can see we have our three fighters at the side here, so there's Garrus, there's Bradus, Brightflower, and Esther Broadsteer. Now each of them are different classes and have different categories and different skills down the bottom there. As you can see, this guy's kind of like Garrus is he's like a monk, basically. So we will run him over here, I think, to cut this dude off here. I don't think he can reach that guy there, so we'll put him on guard. All right, so as you can see, you have your turns up here, your order of battle up the top here. Okay, he's going to have a go at him. He has dodged that, perfect, and we've got a couple of archers there as well that are going to fight off now. What we're going to do is we're going to move her up to here. To tackle this guy. Now they do have attacks of opportunity, and if you surround an enemy with one person on this side and one of your team members on that side, then they actually take a double hit on when you attack them. So not a double hit, but sort of they lose double hit points. We're going to do a cleansing light here for now. And that should take a big chunk off of him. What we're going to do here is, so with Braidus Bright Flower, I think we're going to probably, he's sort of more of a mage. So you want to kind of keep him away from everybody. I'm going to move him over to here. And, oh, he had an attack of opportunity there. As you could see, I didn't realize that he had somebody sitting there. We've got Rainfall, target a single cell and restore a spirit over the next 3 turns, cleanse and give immunity to burning, apply wet, so that's sort of a buff. Arc Lightning hits the primary target and arcs to all adjacent targets. There are no adjacent targets, but I am going to do that. I am going to, so we've got a couple of different attacks here that our monk can use basically. The pugilist strikes an adjacent opponent, warps behind them and quickly delivers a second strike with their palm and knocks the target into the previously occupied cell. So what would happen is he would knock him, he would hit him, spin over here, hit him again and knock him back. So we've also got target self or single ally to cleanse negative conditions, and Fists of Fury targets 2 cells in a row, which is really, really good if you've got 2 people there. But what we are going to do for starters is we're probably going to do that. The animations are really, really cool in this. I do like them very much. There we go. She's on her way up there. He's had a go there, and you can see already that our mage is in a bit of strife there, so you need to finish him off. There we go, lovely. You need to pretty well, what can we do? Rainfall, Arc Lightning. You're in a bit of strife, aren't you? He's kind of got himself surrounded. I didn't realize that this guy was sitting over there, which is a bit of a problem. He's gonna go down as well. All right, we might do that, I think. Okay, we'll bring our monk back up to here. Yep, we'll bring you back up to there, and you can finish him off, which should be pretty cool. I'm a little bit worried about my mage there. I think he's probably going to go down, I reckon. And he is. He's down at the moment, so we probably need to sort him out. I need to bring her down to here. I think we really need to do something here. Blinding Strike, damage and blind an enemy for 1 round. Single target heal, range of 2, and Cleansing Light. I think we might do a Cleansing Light on you. There, we're going to bring our monk up to probably here, I think. Let's see. We really need to... No, see, there's a... You can see that little icon that comes up that shows that there's a... Yeah, I think I might bring you up to there. And I might... Can't do that because it'll actually affect... You can actually affect your own players in some of these attacks and stuff. He's bleeding out. If we don't sort him out before this goes down here, then we're in a little bit of strife. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run her over here, and I am going to attack him, put him down, and he has bled out and he is dead now, which is a little bit unfortunate. Let's see. Let's do a crippling attack there. There we go. Lovely. Should be okay. He's just healed her. So that's actually good because he's kind of wasted a shot. Oh, crap. That wasn't good. Let's bring you down to here. And we can probably take... her out, I reckon. Ah, so damn close. Yep, let you have a go. Let you have a go. I'm going to bring him. Oh no, it's her shot. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to do a heal. I'm gonna have to do a heal on our monk there because he got hit pretty hard. I'm gonna bring you around to there, and we should be able to do that and get both of them. Beautiful. So that's taken one out, and it's also given him a big whack. So we should be all right there. Now the monk's going to go over there, and he's going to take care of him. We're going to blight you like that, and we're going to bring you over to there, and you need to take him out. And he is down. Beautiful. Can't believe we lost one of our characters already. That's actually pretty bad. And then the first time I did this, I didn't. Let's loot all. Character levels and abilities. When a character gains enough XP, they'll level up. All right, no worries. So you can see that their abilities here have little stars next to them, which are actually essential to their growth. So you can put points in any of this. We've got 2 points available. This affects crit damage, HP, and it also affects the attack. And this is our monk, and this one affects the critical chance and attack as well. HP, we've got defense and spirit. We've got crit damage and perception, and we've got crit. And so I'm just going to throw HP and evade plus crit damage and attack. Crit, evade, and also attack. So I'm just going to throw 2 of those in there, and we can also put ability points into these as well. So he uses this I've used this quite a bit for him. So we can add 1 charge per fight. We can do a damage bonus on it if we want. So I'm going to do a damage bonus and a charge on that, and we'll confirm that. She is our guardian. Obviously, charisma and wisdom are 2 of her sort of more important stats there. So that's defense and starting spirit during the missions, and also affects attack. This is crit damage and perception, and also affects attack. She also has quite a bit in HP and defense. And she needs a little bit more in strength. I think she needs to hit a little bit harder. So, because she is kind of a tanky character. So I think crit damage, HP, and a little bit more attack on there as well. Now I use blight quite a little bit with her. So I'm going to do an increased range and a damage bonus and apply that. And we will confirm. We will loot all of that stuff there. Lovely. Unfortunately, once a character is gone, a character is gone. So we've gained 1,500 gold for that. Let's continue on. Loot found. Gear breakdown. So I'm guessing that we've found all of this loot here. Yep. Cloth wraps, cloth vest, decorative wand, boiled leather, adventurer's sword, and boiled leather. So let's close that and see where we go. Opening your eyes, you find yourself sprawled on the ground with a mouthful of dirt and a throbbing ache in your head. Despite the ringing in your ears, you can hear a muffled voice calling out. A hand grips your shoulder and you jerk at the touch, clawing at the ground and scrambling onto your back. Easy now, it's Uric. Not much left, is there? The bastards took everything. It was Tauren, sir. He betrayed us. Tauren? Are you sure? If we're going to do this, we'll need to first restore our numbers, then I promise we'll hunt those traitors down. You look around, right then, best travel lights, long walk to Andalon. All right. Navigating the overworld as your caravan travels through the world, time will progress. You can also advance to the next day by pressing C. Supplies and general upkeep can be expensive, and every day that passes will cost us coin. Given the situation, we can't afford a long journey. We should make our way to the city of Andalon to rest and regroup. All right, lovely. Down the bottom here, we've got our caravan, which shows what weapons we have. We've got What have we got in here? We've got all of our reputation there. Not available in this build. I'm guessing that's like camp. Let's see. We've got company upgrades that we can do as we go through with our renown level and our company perks. Vegemite's an idea. We've got 3 of 8 people there. We also have our characters here that we can actually, he's fatigued for 24 days. We can actually add gear. All characters' gear comes with durability rating. Durability rating. With enough use, gear will eventually break and turn into scrap. If an item loses durability while on a mission, it will not break until the mission is complete. So they obviously have artifacts and stuff. His armor is a cloth vest, which gives him evasion, movement, and speed. This takes away his evasion. He really needs evasion, so obviously leather armor is no good for him. We also have his abilities there that we've already sorted out, so let's close that. Uric, what does Uric have? Let's have a look gear-wise. He has a boar spear, gotta love a good spear. He's also got a leather lamellar, evasion -4 and speed -1. That would probably go on him really, really well, but we want to have a look at Esther and have a look at what she's got there. She already has that armor with that armor rating, so we'll go to Uric, and what we might do is we might actually change that over for there. Lovely. And I don't think there's anything else that we can do in that. So what we need to do now is just travel up the top. There's also a journal sitting down here, and obviously your settings and stuff like that. So this is our current quest here. Let's head up to here and confirm our trip up there. Hopefully we don't get into any fights or anything because we have some fatigued people. All right, we're in Andalon now. Status is peaceful. Ruling house is Oaken. No worries. Let's enter the city. The main export is wood. Okay, enter city. I really like the art style in this one as well. I really love the pixel art style and stuff. It's very similar to things like War Tales and stuff that we've played. I mean, we've played a few of these on the channel, but yeah, quite good. Let's see. After many long days on the road, you and your companions breathe. The days are growing darker. Can't say I blame them. Right side, there will be no shortage of work available to us. I believe the inn is this way. All right, you just believed his story. Truth be told, was hiding something, but wasn't about to refuse the man. Yep, no worries. So he's scammed us. What either, I'm afraid. It seemed they were each going their separate ways. Retiring, perhaps, certainly can afford it. Yep, you have a job for us, more of an arrangement. I've been looking to expand business across Calum, but the roads are a dangerous place, as you well know, and I'm in need of permanent guard. In return, I would offer you a discount on all my wares, potions, elixirs, and the like. I'm sure they'd be of great use in your line of work. To be clear, I would not interfere with the operation of your company, so you can be sure, in fact, I care not where we travel, just as long as there are buyers for me to sell to. Sounds like a fair proposal to me. Okay, certainly enough. Go for it. Thanks for the tip. We'll go and see him. So what we want to do is I want to get to a dungeon. Vegemites, huh? I believe that will suit us well. Continue. Okay, when visiting a city, you can view the available contracts. On top of the screen, the icon on the banner tells you which faction is offering the contract, and completing it will increase your reputation with them. We're hardly in a position to be picky right now. Every city has an inn which allows you to rest, buy drinks, or recruit new members. Resting will reduce your entire roster's fatigue by 3 for each night purchased. Buying around for your company will increase their loyalty for a time, though drinking too frequently can result in adverse effects if you're in need of members. Yep, no worries. Do we have anybody to recruit? This is a list of available recruits in the city. As time passes, new recruits will appear. We do need somebody else, a novice huntress. So, yeah, she would be using a bow, wouldn't she? Valkyrie, a pugilist, a guardian, and a pyro lancer. Oh, dude, that does sound pretty good. Pyrolancer does sound pretty good, but Huntress sounds really, really good as well. 90 for 1 year. 72 per year for 3 years with 40 signing bonus. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's close that and get out of there. We've got the infirmary, we've got the marketplace here, materials. So we've got stuff that we can sell. Although we probably need to equip our novice here as well. Okay, so excuse me. So I just messed around with some of the gear and stuff like that, but we've got a contract available here. Back on your feet, pick up some work from the local Vanguard representative. Even from a distance, you can tell there's a sense of urgency in the Vanguard garrison. At ease, soldiers, let them through. My apologies, things are rather tense around here, as you can tell. Is there something you need? You heard you could use a hand. An understatement, but you've heard correctly. What do you need us to do? A group of refugees are fleeing from a small village to south of us. I had dispatched a unit to aid them, but with the number of void spawn that was reported, I fear their presence won't be enough. Travel south, link up with them, ensure the refugees arrive safely. Okay, so guys, so what I've done is I've moved a little bit of I've done a bit of chopping, like a considerable amount of chopping in this video, and chopped a lot of the dialogue and everything out. Not because it's not interesting, but because it's very, very long-winded, and I really feel like I need to show you guys the dungeon aspect of this game as well, because I think it's absolutely awesome. So we've come down, we've taken our job from the vanguards, we've found them down here, we've grabbed the refugees, and we've started fleeing to head back to Andalon, but we are going to take a shortcut through the caves. So let's do that right now, and let's continue. All right, assembling your party. You can select up to 4 roster members when forming a party. Characters will have their own opinions. Whether or not they wish to participate is also important to consider. So we've got well-rested. We've got 4 well-rested people. So what I think we might do is we're going to take the archer, the pyromancer. We're definitely going to have to take Esther, and we're definitely going to have to take Garrus, I think. And we might take a novice. Yeah, all right. So we'll do that. So we'll select provisions for it. Before entering dungeon, you'll be able to purchase provisions to bring with you. By default, unused provisions are wasted once you leave the dungeon. However, they can be partially refunded with the right company upgrades. So we do need to take some stuff. We'll probably take a couple of those, I think. And piercing elixir. What else do we have? A bandage. We're definitely going to need to take a bandage as well. All right, beautiful. Let's venture forth into the dungeon. So standing alongside the cavern's entrance, emotions, weary features. Yep, blah 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 blah. Could have been demons, but I can't say for certain. Regardless, we're obviously not alone down here. Let's tread carefully. So this is the dungeon option. Now you have times here, as you can see down in the bottom right hand corner, to do particular, not to do particular feats, but to before you have to sort of before you start using provisions and stuff like that. So what you can do is you can scout ahead by right clicking, and if I scout ahead on that area, it takes up a little bit of time here, and it sort of gives you an idea of what's in there. Now we can move forward into the dungeon. Now we've got a couple of paths there to do, so I think we might move to this side here. There's a lone satchel catches your eye on the ground ahead. Though small, it doesn't appear empty and may contain. So we can open the satchel, or we can forget it and keep moving. Now what'll happen is each of these options that you choose, if you choose to open the satchel, it's going to take 1 off of our time here, which will take it up to 6. It will if there's a trap to disarm or anything like that, it will actually pick the best, most skilled member for that particular task. So we received an earth elixir. Beautiful. All right, let's continue on our way. I might shoot across here and see what we've got over here. There we go. See, now we would have known if we had have scouted, we would have known that this would have been that there would have been enemies in here. So what do we got here? We've got a null beast disruptor, 300 to 300 health wise. We've got a flayer. We've got a temptress and a dread knight. Now we need to take those guys out. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to just deploy everybody where we need to. I might throw her. I'm not sure what her range is, so I might just throw her there. Once you've done that phase, you can start your combat. I'm going to bring him over to here, and I am going to do a one of these crescent waves. There we go, which will take a little bit out of them. She is going to shoot at the hound there, who dodged it. I'm going to move her up to here. Yeah, I'm going to move her up to there, and she can guard now. All right, so he's going to get surrounded. Oh, she's gone down there. Oh no, she's shooting at her. Okay, cool. All right, so he has a bleed, I think now, which the only way you can do a bleed is with a bandage. So you've got to be super, super careful of that. I'm going to bring him up to there, and I am going to flame lance her, and that'll give her a fire effect. Okay, let's see if we can concentrate on taking this dude out. There we go, beautiful. Okay, so that takes one out. Going to run you over to here, which makes him surrounded basically, which means that anything that we do to him is going to give us double damage. So that's going to be pretty good. She has burn. Just keep our eye on that. Let's see. What am I going to do with you? Return to Cinder, marks a vacant cell, if any. So that's like a trap. Deals 100% to 2 targets in a row. They need to actually be in a row. Targets 3 cells in a row and summons the fire. I think I'm going to lance her again. I might actually lance him, I reckon. There we go, and that's taken him out as well. That is such an awesome animation. That is such an awesome animation. Now, what I'm going to do here, I think I can use an item. I'm going to use one of those on him. Okay, lovely. Now, you can take a shot at him. Perfect. Took him out. Lovely. You can pop down into there, and that means that we'll kind of pretty well surround her. And blight you. There you go. Perfect. So what have we got? We've got a buckler. We've got demon's blood. We've got null beast teeth, and we've got a bandage. Beautiful. Lovely. All right. So that is a battle in the dungeon. So now what we can do is we can go into here. We can use any of these items if we need to. I don't think he has bleed on him anymore. You can also use her ability to heal some of these guys. We won't do that at the moment. Let's close that and go into our inventory here and have a look at what gear that we have for these guys. Next character. Buckler in the offhand. That will help a lot. And there's nothing for you, and there is nothing for you. We do need to do something and get you a better weapon. So there we go. Let's continue on our way. Okay, deadly contraptions. You've noticed that the traps here seem to be more sophisticated than most. Best remind everyone to be careful because traps in this dungeon will deal double damage. As you explore, the application of various time modifiers will present new challenges for you to overcome. With each time modifier applied, your party will slowly become unnerved and suffer a small loss to spirit. We might scout over here. There we go. Okay, so we've got some loot over here. Looks like there's a cave in there. Slumped up against the base of the wall, you find the bloody body of a man not long deceased. You can search him. Small health potion and a bandage. Beautiful. I am going to come back here because I do want to go over to there. Oh, crap. I do want to go over to here and see if there was anything over here. And there's going to be. There's definitely going to be. So what have we got here? They're risen ghouls. They're probably a lot easier to take out. I'm going to bring you down to there. I'm going to bring you across to there. My monk can go there and you can go there, I reckon, and you might get better. Actually, if I bring you up there and put you down there, she might be able to get a range and stuff. So let's start our combat. Bring our monk straight into here and we will give you a good old whack in there. We should be able to shoot at you from there. She does have a really, really good range. So let's bring you across to there and should be able to finish that ghoul off really, really quickly. Beautiful. Okay, he's gone up there to attack our monk. Our monk now has bleed on him. How he gets bleed on him? Oh, yeah, I guess they both have bleed on them. All right, so we should be able to take that ghoul out in a sec. Let's go down here and apply a burn to him, which is going to be really, really good. You can do a spinning kick there, which should take that ghoul out. Perfect. Take him out if we can. Spot on. Lovely. And you can move up to here and probably heal. We've got to be within 2 range-wise. We might be able to do that, I reckon. There we go. Perfect. And that's taken him out there. We've got some more demon's blood. Theodric has leveled up in his pyromancer. What have we got? We've got taunt the target. Increase the attack of the blazing lance. Let's apply that. The other thing that he's got there is the infernal pillar. No damage drop off for additional targets, which is actually pretty good. But we might increase damage on those, I think. We will boost up his strength and we will boost up his intelligence as well. Jennifer, what have you got here? You have, let's see. Sharpens a handful of her arrows for 1 round. All attacks inflict bleed is actually pretty good. So we might apply that, I think. What's this one? This one is mark a single target for 2 rounds. Increase crit damage and range. No, we won't do that. We'll do... let's see. Target a single enemy from range with 2 arrows. If the enemy dies on the first shot, the second shot goes toward the nearest enemy with the ability's range. Gain plus 5% CRC and adds another charge. We'll add another charge to that. We'll also give you 2 points in your stats there. And let's loot everything. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. I don't think we can get through there. The past block filled in rubble. We can use our hands to remove the rubble. You can see that some of the choices that you make actually affect different characters. Different characters have, you can see there that we've got a thumbs up rash, so she would really like that. We'll head over to there. We'll head back up to there and we'll just go around this. That should be okay. Okay, heavy eyes. Everyone's eyes grow heavy from the journey. We should rest soon. Next time you camp, everyone will be forced to rest with no lookout. Crap. That can't be good. No lookout means we can get attacked. It doesn't look like there's any way. We're going to have to go back to here, I think. Let's head over here. Path ahead is block filled in rubble. Yep, we're going to find another way, I think, and we'll move around there. And we'll head out this way. Oh, there we go. I might do a scout, I think. Okay, that's a good long scout too. Misplaced provisions. You're not sure when or how it happened, but you seem to have misplaced a few items from your pack. We lost a small spirit potion. Okay, what do we have in our pack at the moment? We've got an earth elixir, a bandage, and we've got the campsite. I don't think we need any of that at the moment. Let's continue moving through. We are going to get into, I'm positive we're going to get into another bloody battle any minute now. Let's have a look at what's over here. Absolutely nothing. This dungeon system, I actually really like it. We're actually in a caved system at the moment. Harrowing experience. Even the bravest soldiers not immune to traumatic events. It will take a while to forget this one. Increased post-mission fatigue. All right, so what I might do, I might actually camp for the night, I reckon. Confirm. Restore health. Burn incense to receive various bonuses. There we go. We'll do that. Camping and incenses. Once you've established your campsite, there are a few steps that need to be considered. How long to camp for, who to place on lookout, and which incense to burn. Camping for longer periods will cause more time to pass, but it will enable you to burn more incense in return. You can hold the length at the top of the screen. All right, so what we can do is modify incense. We want to restore mind, I think. Recover 10 spirit. Restore vitality, gives us HP recovery. Let's do that, and maybe that as well. Okay, can we use any of these effects while we're at it? We probably could, actually. So that restores all of our ability to do all that stuff. Let's begin camping on that. And end camp. Lovely. Okay, so we've done heavy eyes. Still got these debuffs that are all operating there. Let's go through here. And another battle. Beautiful. What have we got there? Anguished. These guys here, they cause bleed. She's a temptress. I'm going to bring you to... No, I might leave you there, actually. Bring the monk over to here. I'm going to take you down to take care of the temptress there. I might actually bring my archer over to here, I think. Let's start combat. All right, monk. In you go. Do your monkly duties. Yep, there we go. Just a straight kick on him. We'll be fine. You need to move into here, I think, and you should be able to hit him. There we go, lovely. It's taken him out. I'm going to move you into there, and you can... What have we got? Damage shield. There we go. That'll be perfect. She's actually decided to run away by the looks of it. He's warped up to there. I need you to come around here, I think. You can't do anything other than block at the moment. All right, and that comes the ghoul. All right, let's have a look. Let's do a on him. I really like that attack. It's kind of it's a double attack. Let's maybe take you out if we can. That would be a good thing to do. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to surround you guys. I am also going to do a... I might blind... damage and blind an adjacent enemy. Yeah, I might blind you, I think. There we go. That should be pretty cool. I don't know whether that was effective or not. What I need you to do is give a firing lance to him. Put some burn on him. He's spun around. I'm going to bring the monk down here, and the monk is going to just a straight out attack, I think. There we go. That should be good. Can you reach her from there? 50% chance. Let's fire one at him. Let's give you another burn, I think. There we go, lovely. You can take him out. Nope, didn't do that. But he's definitely burning. I need you to really do some good damage on her. Can you reach from there? I might actually bring you over to there, I think, and see if you can actually hit her. Perfect. That's what we want to do. He has just exploded. All right, lovely. So we've got some level ups. Look, guys, that is it. I wanted to show you those dungeons. Sorry I cut out some of the dialogue and stuff like that, but I really wanted to give you guys an idea of what the dungeons are like. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video that I do. Thank you. Bye.